The best turntables of 2021 are completely different beasts to the clunky old machines you might find gathering dust in your attic. Over the past few years, we've been reviewing the best record players you can buy right now. We're happy to report these are all versatile and modern devices, which come in a wide range of styles and sizes, whether you prefer the classic look of record players from the past or you're only interested in a modern aesthetic. Many of these devices also come with new features built in that you'd never find on old record players, including Bluetooth connectivity and USB ports. With a USB output, you can record all of the LPs you already own directly to your computer, giving you the added bonus of allowing you to listen to your vinyls wherever you are. In this review, we will be discussing in details about the best turntables 2021 available in the market today. This list was created based on my viewpoints as well as the cost situation in the market. So whether you need best turntables 2021, this list will show the products available for that. If you want more information and price, please check the product link below the description. Please subscribe to our channel for more updates.
Our team conducts all types of experiments with the latest products to give a good idea to the audience. With all our experiences, we justify the quality of the newly released products. Our product researchers, through their experiences, provide an actual buying guide list that ensures 3 aspects in the market. These are focused and listed according to price, customers' review, and ratings. Only a real user can justify the quality of a product. Based on those number of users and our tests, we provide every detail, working procedure, and suggestion for opening options to choose the right one. Purchasing the perfect product for your usage is our topmost priority. We aim to give away our best guidelines for you, the viewers only, so you won't hesitate or get confused while selecting the products from the market. Thanks for staying with us. Your satisfaction gives us the motivation for uploading more awesome videos. If you watched our videos, please don't forget to like and share our videos so that others can get benefit from it. For more updates and notifications, please subscribe to our channel by clicking the bell icon.
iReviewba's present top 5 best turntables 2021. Let's get started with the list of the best turntables 2021. Number 1. Project Debut Carbon Evo. Want to be entertained in the inimitable vinyl manner, and be sure you're not missing scrap of information at the same time? You'll want to turn your ears in Project's direction then. Project introduced its first debut turntable at the end of the last century, and it's been refined, upgraded, and become increasingly expensive ever since. This debut Carbon Evo is the most refined and upgraded model so far, and it's also the most expensive. But don't let that put you off. This is undoubtedly one of the best turntables you can buy today, offering a detailed and revealing listen, with the ability to focus on the minutiae even as it describes the complete picture very convincingly. Features: dimensions, 415 x 118 x 320 mm. Motor, direct drive. Platter, steel. Phono preamp, no. USB, no. Speeds, 33, 45, and 78 RPM. Stylus, Ortofon 2M Red. Check product link and price on video description below. Please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell button for more updates. Number 2. Audio-Technica at LP120X BT USB. At first glance, the at LP120X BT USB looks the part. It owes more than a little to the legendary Technics SL1200/SL1210 where aesthetics are concerned. But as well as all the DJ bits and bobs, like pitch control and super responsive direct drive motor, this Audio-Technica turntable has an integrated, switchable phono stage, a USB output, and wireless aptX Bluetooth connectivity. all of which makes it a fair bit more adaptable than your average record player. It's very nearly a plug-and-play arrangement, making it perfect for beginners. All you need to do when it first comes out of the box is put the aluminum platter on, fix the cartridge to the tone arm and the hinges to the dust cover, and you're good to go. Features. Dimensions: 452.0mm, 17.80, WX 352.0mm, 13.86, DX 141.6mm, 5.57 H. Motor: direct drive. Platter: die-cast aluminum. Phono preamp: yes. USB: yes. Speeds: 33 1/3, 45, 78 RPM. Stylus: at VM95E. Check product link and price on video description below. Number 3. Fluence RT81. The Fluence RT81 is an excellent starter turntable. It's simple to set up and use for newbies, but you can switch out the cartridge to squeeze out more performance later on. Newbies also won't have to worry about getting a separate phono preamp, as one is built in. However, you can turn it off if you want to use a better external preamp. The only downside is that Fluence's advertised auto-off feature simply turns off the platter, preventing excessive needle wear, but you'll still have to return the arm to its resting place yourself. You'll also have to manually cue records, which isn't a deal breaker by any means, but is something to consider for those looking for a fully automatic record player. The Denon DP300F is a great choice for those looking for a fully automated record listening experience. Features. Dimensions: 16.5 x 5.5 x 13.75. Motor: belt drive. Platter: aluminum. Phono preamp: yes. USB: no. Speeds: 33 1/3, 45 RPM. Stylus: ATN95E. Check product link and price on video description below. Please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell button for more updates. Number 4. Denon DP300F. The Denon DP300F is a gorgeous turntable that sounds just as good as it looks. The included DSN85 cartridge isn't the most accurate, but it nevertheless manages to make your music sound airy and reasonably detailed, especially for its price. You'll need to spend a lot more cash to hear more detail. While the DP300F lacks the USB outputs of some of the turntables listed here, it's still a great starting turntable for anyone who doesn't want to manually cue their albums or have a habit of falling asleep while listening to music. The Denon's automatic start/stop feature means your needle won't be worn down at the end of the record, as the arm immediately returns when an album is done. Build quality is decent for an all-plastic turntable, but its buttons feel cheap, a minor problem but shouldn't be a deal breaker for you. If the Audio-Technica at LP120 USB doesn't fit your aesthetic, consider the Denon DP300F instead. Features. Dimensions: 17 3/32 x 4 51/64 x 15, 434 x 122 x 381 mm, WXHXD. Motor: belt drive. Platter: die-cast aluminum. Phono preamp: yes. USB: no. Speeds: 33 1/3, 45 RPM. Stylus: DSN85. Check product link and price on video description below. Number 5. Audio-Technica at LP60X-BT. With a budget-friendly price, easy assembly, and the convenience of wireless playback, the LP60X-BT could make a fantastic first turntable for any fledgling vinyl enthusiast. While the plinth does feel somewhat insubstantial, and the sound might not be detailed enough for some, its brilliant price more than makes up for that, and the inclusion of Bluetooth connectivity makes the LP60X-BT feel like very good value for money. Audio-Technica is known for producing high-quality cartridges, and the one used on this record player is no exception. The ATN 3600L conical stylus fits perfectly into the grooves of the record and reveals details in songs you may have never noticed before. In short, it makes your music an absolute joy to listen to. Features: dimensions: 14.15 x 14.7 x 3.84 WXDXH. Motor: belt drive. Platter: aluminum. Phono preamp: yes. USB: no. Speeds: 33 1/3, 45 RPM. Stylus: conical. Check product link and price on video description below. Thanks for watching us. Please subscribe to our channel for more updates.